Guys, here's another quick automation in 15 minutes or less. This is a first time build in this system. So we're going to do it from scratch, from the ground up here. I did just create a service for this upsell specifically, but yeah, I just want to show you how easy it is to get this upsell automation created. So let's just start with the automation. To me, this is kind of where my sandbox is. And we'll just say upsell spring fertilization. Boom. Okay, cool. So upsell spring fertilization. It's springtime. We want to sell fert. We want to sell it to people that don't currently have it. Yeah, want to get them on the program. So let's go ahead and save this. Again, as always, we want to start with our sequence trigger. If you add a trigger here, you'll have another sequence that'll pop up right there, so you can create a new one. But our trigger right now is going to be a run on date. And if we want these things going out on, let's say 4/15, then we can schedule it to run on 4/15. We want this to go to active clients and open leads. Let's allow reentry so we can get the same one going next year. So we're going to do 200 days. And this run on date sequence obviously needs to start on a date. So we select run on date as the start time. And Monday is the 15th, also tax day, I think, this year. So don't forget to do your taxes. One condition that we're going to have on here is that the client does not currently have a recurring job scheduled. So we're going to look at these this selection right here as a qualifier, and we're going to select our fertilization service. If you do have FERT in packages, you can also add client does not currently have package scheduled, and then you'd select your FERT package. So I'll just use a sample package that comes with SA for this purpose. So our run on date basically is the trigger, 4/15. This is going to run. Client doesn't currently have fertilization as a service scheduled. They don't currently have a fertilization package scheduled, and we're going to save this trigger here. The next thing that we're going to do is create our first email, which is going to go out. So I'm going to go ahead and just add an email. And let's go through our email settings, make sure everything looks good. This is coming from the company. This is going to go to the client or lead. Our email category is going to be sales. If you have a marketing category, you can utilize that one as well. And we want this first email to go out at 9 a.m. because we don't want to bother our customers at 5 a.m. and we don't want to approve. And then this is where we can call in our email that we are going to create here. You can also add a custom email just by going to your email body, but my recommendation is to pretty this up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, and we're going to bounce over to documents and just create a quick upsell email. Let's go ahead and add client email, upsell FERT upsell. Are you looking for a healthier lawn this year? Any subject line will do. You can go ahead and pump that out. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. It's going to open up our document, and I'm just going to choose, you could choose one of these pre-created ones. Let's just use this one here. All right, so going to call in our company name with our merge field. If you want to get your logo in here, you can go ahead and drag like this row. And then we're going to add an image box and then just browse and add your logo to the email. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that for right now. The one thing that we want to do is give the client the ability to request the estimate. So I'm going to go over to our tags, and I'm going to add 2 tags. First one is going to be for upsell. We'll just use the general automation category for right now. And the next one is going to be FERT declined, because we want to give them an option to tell us no. So general automation tag here. Now we're going to go over to our email links. We're going to create 2 email links. And let's put in our redirect page here. group.com/link u, and we've got our link text. So request an estimate for the first one, and we're going to say for upsell is the name of this, and then we're going to select our tag that we just created for upsell. So email link 1 created, we're going to add another one. Let me just grab this URL really quick so I don't have to type it in again. Redirect link, click here for declining and for decline, and we're going to add the for decline tag. Boom. Okay, cool. So those email tags are created. Let's go back over to our document. I'm just going to save this really quick and refresh so we can pull in those new email links that we just created. We'll give it a second here. All right, refreshing. All right, so we can get rid of some of this information. So quick message, you can write whatever you want to in there, add some graphics, make the email a little bit more appealing. For the purpose of this, I just want to show you the basic elements that you're going to need. So here's your upsell email link. You will send an estimate within 24 hours. So here's our upsell. This is for them to be able to request a fertilization estimate. And we're going to add our other merge tag here, which is for decline. Just says click here. So request an estimate with this link, click here to decline. So we'll go ahead and save this. If we want to send another version of this email out, let's just go back to our documents. And I'm going to copy this just to show you how easy it is to create follow-ups here. So here's our upsell for copy. I'm just going to say number 2. Save. Obviously write a different subject line. Are you sure you're not interested? Boom. Same email links are going to be used for both documents. So let's bounce back over to our automation here. I'm going to save this so we can refresh again and pull in the newly created documents and tags. So here's our custom email. I'm going to put in FERT. There's FERT number 1. And what we'll do is we'll go back to the sequence trigger and we'll stop this based off of a couple different things. So let's just do job client currently has recurring jobs scheduled, and we'll say fertilization. So here's our service stop, right? So if they end up buying from you and we do want to stop them from running through the sequence, we can do that. The other thing that we can do is add that tag. If I select tags here, has tag, and we're going to say for upsell. I'm kind of a weird school of thought with this. I always just create these ORs for other tags. I think you can put additional ones here. So you can have this for decline in this line, but just for posterity, I always add the additional line just to make sure it pulls them out of here. So we're going to go for declined. The other thing that you can do here is if I add a estimate trigger, we can make sure that if an estimate is sent with that service, that we're not going to keep asking them. So let's add fertilization. Boom. So we've got this guy right here. This is the second trigger that I'm going to add, and I'm going to create a quick tag here, and you can hit this plus sign and it'll allow you to create another system tag directly from the automation, so you don't have to leave here. FERT estimate is going to be the tag, and we're going to just say category general and make sure structurally it's okay. So let's just hit save. Let's select a category. I don't know if that, yeah, that worked. Okay, so we're adding this tag if we send an estimate with a fertilization service. We'll allow reentry on this after I'm just going to shorten this one for right now. Yeah, let's just do another 200 days because this is all a part of one automation. So let's go ahead and save this. And once this tag gets added, I'm going to add a wait period here so we can remove it and keep our tags clean. Let's just do 7 days, depending on how you want to build your follow-up in here. But now we'll go ahead and remove that tag. Boom. Okay, cool. So tags getting removed. We're going to add that as another trigger to stop this sequence. Estimate. All right, there we go. Cool. So we've got the first part of our upsell automation here. Here's some managed tags for if the estimate gets sent. And then I'm going to add another wait period and just kind of show you that we can duplicate this email action here pretty easily. And we'll just get our other document in here, right? So we already copied that. We'll add a wait period of like 3 days. You can do this perpetually if you want to, reach out 4 times, 5 times in 1 month. That's totally cool. Just depends on how aggressive you want to get. So there's our 3-day wait, and we've got the second email going out. Now we've got, what is this, 3.5 minutes. The next part of this is just making sure that your team is alerted if an estimate is requested. So we can go estimate request and active clients and open leads. We're going to allow re-entry after let's say 200 days, right? Because this is all in this automation. And the trigger is going to be the FERT upsell. Boom. So this was added. And now I want to create a ticket. I might want to create an email. You can create a text message if you want to as well. But this isn't super urgent. So let's just go ahead and add an email. And I'm going to select the company email, and it's going to go to the, we can just have it go to the salesperson, client lead salesperson right here. So whoever owns that lead. And then we're going to go to, let's go sales, or just general. This is internal. You can also have this go to somebody specifically in the system. So if there's a sales manager, just put them on there. But I'll just leave it at that for right now. This can go out whenever, don't really care. Our custom email, we're going to go ahead and add the client name. We're going to add the email. We're going to add the cell. And we're going to add their service address. So we've identified who the client is in this ticket. And the salesperson can go right in, create them an estimate. Email event here for the subject, we're going to do FERT estimate request. Boom. All right, so we've got our email created. I'm going to copy the email body here because I'm going to just use that for the ticket and select the employee. You can assign to the salesperson if you'd like. So go ahead and click that. Category is going to be estimate. Let's just do call. And then subject is going to be FERT estimate request. And custom ticket, we're going to paste our ticket contents. There you go. You can add more details in here if you want to, but you just need to indicate who's requesting the estimate so your salesperson can write it up. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And that's really it. So your run-on date, 4/15, we've got an email that's going to go out for fertilization. If they don't currently have fertilization scheduled, we're going to have a 3-day wait. A second email will go out, ask them if they're interested. Excuse me. Once they send the estimate, once they request it, right, we'll get a ticket created. If they select the estimate decline or they want an estimate, it'll stop that follow-up sequence. If they ask for the estimate, we've got a ticket getting created and an email going out to the salesperson. And then right here, we've got your estimate sent tag. So as soon as I send an estimate, I'm going to create a tag, wait period to remove it. Probably want wait periods to remove the upsells as well. So yeah, we can do that. We can do that in this sequence here. And I'm coming up on 15 minutes, but let's just go over a little bit. So we're going to do tags added removed. And let's allow reentry after 200 days. And the trigger is going to be tag was added, and we can do both upsell and then no condition. And then let's add another trigger, FERT. Find. All right, now we've got these if-then statements here. So let's do if upsell. We're going to add the upsell tag. And then we'll duplicate this if declined. Declined. We're going to add declined. And I'm going to put a wait period in here. Let's do tags add, remove, duplicate that. I'm going to put this in here, and we're going to eliminate the upsell if upsell, and we're going to eliminate the decline if declined. All right, I'm putting a wait period of 30 days in this, so your follow-up will run without allowing anybody to re-enter, or basically we want this to remove after the automation's done cycling. So I'm going to go ahead and put 30 days, and now we're good to go. So these are pretty much ready to go. You just need to turn on the sequences and turn on the actions underneath them, and your automation's ready to run on the 15th. If you guys have questions, let me know. I hope this helps you. Feel free to reach out. I'm going to put a link below with a essay form. If you want to reach out, we can get you a quick 30-minute business analysis just to see how everything's going. And yeah, looking forward to connecting with you. Thanks.